Hey guys, welcome back. We are now in front of our newest purchase. This is in downtown Safety Harbor on 1st Street. So this is a historic 1925 building. Now, as you can see here, it's a really large house with 3 stories. But you can also notice that most of the character, most of the essence and the charm of the home has been taken away. So our goal is to bring this house back to life. And we're gonna go through, show you what they've done in the remodel, and explain to you why it doesn't really help to sell a home this size, and what we're gonna do in preparing it for the next buyer that's gonna want a historic home with character and warmth. Before we go inside, I want to point out some things that we're gonna do to the exterior of the home. So a 1925 home, normally you have decking all around the bottom floor and the second floor. So all of this up here used to be exterior, and they enclosed it and made it interior. So my goal is, initially I was thinking maybe I'm gonna make it exterior again, but it's gonna be a little bit too much work. So instead of that, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put out an outdoor deck from this corner of the house all the way to this corner. It's gonna be about 7 feet out, and it's a lot of space for someone to sit outside and to be on, say, a rocking chair and drink their tea. And in downtown Safety Harbor, it's a very youthful crowd as well. So the fact that you have a historic home and you have those features where you're going to be outside and drinking your tea and having fun and living the nightlife, you're going to be able to do that out here and walk to downtown. Because we are only a few minutes from downtown Safety Harbor, where you can go bar hopping, and you have the microbrewery. So it's a lot of fun, and I've had a few drinks before I got here myself. So this house is remodeled. It's very obvious, right? Problem with that is that they remodeled this house as if it's a 2015, 18, 05, whatever. This is not how you remodel a historic home. It is very large, but what you're gonna notice is it's very large and very bland. Like, people don't buy a home from 1925 to be large and bland. They buy it to feel warm, to feel a sense of history. And our job is to provide that warmth, the history, with all the modern amenities. So I love actually Rusto mod cars. I have a 1978 classic 280Z Datsun. And inside it has a Corvette LS3 engine, right? So all new engine, brakes, AC, but the exterior looks like a classic car. And that is the goal when you're doing a classic home. So this home should look classic from the exterior and interior, but all new, brand new finishes. So we need to open this up. Yes, you should have new electrical, new plumbing, and new AC, as this home has. But this has gray walls and like gray floors, and it's like different shades of white. That is not what we're really looking for in a classic home. That's maybe in a picture you see of a 1925 home with gray shading, but with an actual 1925 home, we want to have the finishes and features of a classic home. Make it large, make it warm, make it welcoming, and that's what we're going to do. We're going to blow out these walls. We're going to have a grand dining room, a grand kitchen, and a great sitting area for us to sit down and sip our old fashions. So something I want to point out that you might not be able to notice in the photos. When they redid the home, they redid the electrical, the plumbing, the AC, the drywall, the kitchens, all of the things that you would think you would want done in a home. The problem is, in a 1925 home, they have old foundation, old pillars, old columns, and they didn't do anything to actually support that a part of the home. So in this floor, there's a lot of waving in the floor, and that should have been addressed before they did the remodel. So what we're gonna do is, despite they did all of this, we're gonna remove all of it. We're gonna rip this down to the studs, and we're gonna go and adjust the columns and fix all the pillars. We're gonna run new boards across, and we're gonna stabilize this home so it can support the home for years to come instead of having a remodel and within a year causing all these cracks to show. Now, other things I want to point out to you, because it's really important that anyone wants to restore a old home. These sections of the home, they were at one point porches. This is a porch. And you're going to see from here to here, it drops about an inch. If you're going to enclose this section, you have to adjust these floors and level them. Otherwise, it's going to seem like the home is bent out of shape. We need to adjust these floors to make them flat and even throughout to make it feel like a solid old home.